I think so happy for the victory. Of course, we can do better and increase our level and our performance. But if you put all the circumstances, I think we need to be happy and to say thank you to the player. Massive effort. There's a lot of players that arrive only Monday, and to connect everything and start to work the machine again. The collective effort was fantastic, and the belief. I am so happy about that.
We deserve more. I think the team was working really hard from the beginning against a very good team. We conceded, we reacted well, we conceded again, and then the reaction in the second half was pretty good. So you could see our players having chances and then pushing and then fighting and without giving up. So that is the positive.
Sometimes you'll go through a whole season without scoring a goal, but it took you only 8 minutes this time.
Yeah, I was happy. The gaffer sent me up for corners. I think I've shown in the past I can score goals, and I was lucky that Davinson had the first touch. He did it again after. Could have scored twice, I think, but no, I was happy to be on the lucky side because I've heard it just went in 9 millimeters.
9 millimeters, yeah.
So yeah, I was on the lucky side this time. So happy with the technology.
You can think if you see the result that it was a very easy game, a very easy match, but in the first half was very difficult, very physical opponents. And so for us, we are not a physical team. So for 20 minutes, we were a bit in trouble.
I've seen enough to be confident for this Premier League season because we will not always meet teams with this top quality, which Chelsea have shown today. The mentality was there. And if you like to have something out of these games, the small margins have to go in your favor, and this wasn't the case today. It is very difficult, and this is what we've seen today.
A new manager, new things to adapt to. Is that an enjoyable process for players?
Yeah, it's a new period with a new manager, but we have been working really hard with him. We know what we want, so our target was to start in a good way today. We did it, and now we have to be focused because we have a derby on Saturday, and it's an important game.
Very aggressive, very showing, very good attitude, a very good ambition, and okay, I'm very proud of my players.
We didn't deserve to get anything from today. I thought we were second best, and sometimes you wonder why. We've had a decent pre-season. It's certainly no excuse that we've got new players in that need to adjust, because the team that played was very much the team that played last season. So no excuses that way. We've got work to do. A disappointing result, and probably more so a disappointing performance.
People think that we've sold Richarlison and the whole team's fell apart. We've got a great squad. We've got Delafeu and Nate Chalobah to come back yet. So there's a lot of positives to add, but I think the main effort should be down to all the players. We've had a great pre-season. I think you could see that by the fitness levels with everybody towards the end there digging in and still closing down. So yeah, long may that continue.
I was fearing for many of the players, and it was difficult to manage the game from the touchline, but we played well against a good team, with a good manager, with good players, with a fantastic investment, and it was a difficult match for us, so to get the 3 points was good.
I'm happy about the squad. I'm happy about our transfer window, but now it's important to continue this way, like tonight, and to build a good momentum together, and we will see in the next game.
The best feeling I've felt so far, I think, in my career. I don't know about the touch, but however I score, however it goes in, whatever happens, it's my first one, and hopefully now I've got my first one, I can get many more and help the team with moments like this, because for me and the team, it's really good to get the 3 points, and personally for me to get my first goal. This season I'm looking to bring back the positive me and show people why United signed me, and hopefully, like I said, there can be many more nights and games like this, and yeah, I'll keep working hard, keep pushing myself, and hopefully keep myself in the starting team.
Yes, today what is Premier League is more power, more speed, more quality, and then we must adapt ourselves.
Well, I thought we were much better in the second half. I thought in the first half we didn't reach anything like our potential. I thought Fulham played very well in that time, and they caused us a few problems, and our goalkeeper was required to make some good saves.
We didn't take our chances. We didn't gamble. We put some balls in the box, and I think we started the brighter of the teams. We had a good first half, and they scored towards the end, which was a bit of a sucker punch. And I think we defended well, but at the end of the day, they had the quality in the end to finish the game.
Wayne Hennessy had a marvellous end to last season. He started this season well, and there's absolutely no reason why he should surrender his shirt. And as he proved today, I was right not to ask him to surrender it, because he helped us out enormously.
The players we have pace in the team. We can count on teams, but it's just feel like we just need to take our chances, and I think this season that's what we're trying to do.
There's been a lot of talk linking you with a move away from Palace. Was there ever a chance that could be the case?
To be honest, I just had my head down. That's not something I was really involved in. I'm with the team. I'm trying to get myself better, so I don't really have time to think about speculation. So I'm with Palace, and that's what I'm thinking about.
Did today teach you about your side in the Premier League?
That we have character. We came back from the result 2 times. It's not easy. Not easy. Going back, getting the strength to react to the moments that we made mistakes. We suffered the goals, but it teach me a lot. It teach me that was the first game of the season, that we react to the goals, and teach me that we have a lot to improve.
I'm very happy for help the team to achieve the 1 point, but we are focused in our work. We want a little bit more. We want to win every games, mainly at home.
Ruben is only 21, so that tells me that he has a lot to progress, to get better. But at the same time, his experience. He played in high levels in Champions League. The talent is there. The organization of the team was there. I think more cases like this will naturally come inside the team.
Dia muito feliz que vai ficar pela.
It's a very happy day for me. I'll keep in my memory for life. I have to thank to my colleagues because we ran double with 1 man less after the red card. So it's a very special day for me.
Fantastic attitude, fantastic spirit in our squad. Good organization, even with the 10 players. Of course, not red card, harsh decision the referee. Of course, in that moment, not only the red card, but they score as well. In one moment, is not full. Okay, and make a big impact in the match. I think if somebody has to win, is our team. But okay, Wolves did very well as well. A good team, good players. But to answer direct to you, pleasure to see our players work like they work, and in some moments play like we play.
We needed to stand up to them physically today. We knew it would be a direct threat, set plays, long throws, goal kicks. And it is quite unique in the Premier League to come up against that, but we did well, and we controlled the game with the ball for the majority of it, so promising signs.
You had a really good spell in the second half after you made some changes as well. That really nearly made the difference, didn't it?
Yeah, Mozart had a great chance, didn't he? Just couldn't get his knee up high enough. I mean, that was a good opportunity, really. I thought the best player on the pitch was the lad who scored the first goal. I thought he was super today.
Last season I got 5 goals and I wasn't playing too well, so I wanted to change it this season and try and bring my form from the end of last season into this season and try and get a better start and maybe get to like 10 to 12 goals this season and hope I can get there.
What was it like being on the touchline with Neil Warnock?
I think it's always colourful, but I got so much respect for him. What a job he did last year, and he'll prove again this season what a top manager he is.
You were pretty active on the touchline.
Yeah, I was, he was good. I mean, I wish we had 4th officials like Graham Scott every week. He was superb, really. He kept a lid on everything, and it was good.
Except the first 10-15 minutes second half that they pushed, we missed some balls, and after was a little bit more complicated, but in general we make an excellent performance counting in the moment of the season that we are. Then a lot of players with a lack of condition in terms of physicality, but of course we are more than 2 seasons together and we know more or less what we have to do in different parts, but we were so aggressive in the middle and back, so we make a good performance in general.
We spoke in the half time to take more responsibility, personality for the second half, to do a little more pushing the pressure on the pitch, and also when we want to build with the ball and progress on the pitch, broken their lines. I think in the second half the team is playing like we want, and it's for that this is our process.
Barely a week's training, you can play like that?
Yeah, 5 days off. I had 3 weeks, and after 5 days, seeing the boys training in America, and then coming back, I was just like, no, I need to get back. Can't wait for my holidays to finish, and it's a joy to come back and really focus back on the fitness and try to get up and running. I'm really happy that I could be involved in today. That was my main aim, is to come back with a week's training and try to be involved. I didn't want to be rested today. I really wanted to start the season really well, and I thought we'd done that.
Are you surprised by how fit he is, having only just come back into training?
Yes, but his body shape, his fat weight, he's small, fast, quick. These kind of guys in nothing, in 10 days, 1 week, they are sharp.
I think that Liverpool play better than us. It's difficult to complain when you concede 4 goals. But I think that in football you have decisive balls or decisive goals, and one of that goal was the last second of the first half. It's different if you arrive 1-0 down to the mid half that if you arrive 2-0. We start the second half and we concede, the referee conceded a clear goal in offside that finally decide the game.
Does the fact that you and Salah and Firmino scored so many goals last season, does it become a little bit competitive between you to try and score as many as you can?
Hopefully, why not? And we are striker, and we try to do our best, especially to support the team to score goals for the team, because without our boss we can't do anything. So I can say it's the teamwork. So we try to do as a team together, and finally we always get the reward. So we're gonna keep the same level and try to score and score more goals.
It was good, not surprisingly good, but of course it was better than I could have expected, because you see a lot in the preseason what you hope you see on the pitch. Today I saw a lot of that. That's really cool, but that's all. So 4-0 means we scored 4, which is good. We conceded no goal, which is even exactly the same importance. So it's all good for today, but that's it.
I think you might have had a shout at a late penalty there. Ben's not going to be happy when I say this. He's a good friend of mine, but I think, another day I've probably seen them given. I'll leave it at that.
Certainly made an impact as well that second half.
Yeah, I come on. I saw there were spaces in the pockets. So I was coming a bit deeper, getting on the ball, and trying to put people in. They come off, but every now and again they won't come off. But that's football. You've got to keep trying things.
Once Danny Ings is fully 100% fit, does that excite you about the possibilities with this team going forward?
Yeah, well you saw his understanding of the game and his clever play, linking the play and retaining possession high up the field. I think everybody saw the potential and what he can do for the club.
Sean, happy with the point?
Overall, yeah, a well-deserved point, I felt. Arguably one in the first 65, 70 minutes that you could have turned into all 3. A lot of good things about the performance today, and coming off the back of a lot of travelling, so I was very pleased with the mentality, that's for sure.
I'm so pleased to have signed here permanently. It's obvious and it's apparent the love I have for Manchester City, but I needed to cut ties with them for me to flourish. Being on loan as an older player, it's not ideal, and doing that for 2 years is what I needed to do. I appreciate the teams I went to, but I need to be permanent. I need to be part of a club, and I'm over the moon to be a part of Burnley, and it's down to me now.